Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So this weekend, this Shabbat is Shabbat, we call it in Hebrew, Nitzavim. That's the name of the portion, one of the portions we're going to hear about this week. But for me, I thought as I was reading through this, the theme was, those of you who might know this, peace, you'll understand where it's coming from, and so become yourself. And I was like, as I heard that, kind of I'm reflecting on these words in the Torah portion, then I thought to myself, there's this song that I love that has those same words, and so become yourself. It took me like a couple of minutes. I had to keep singing it in my head to realize that it's a Crosby, Stills, and Nash song, Teach Your Children. Now, what I love about music and what I love about poetry and what I love about the idea of it being like a muse, like flowing through you, is that it captures in those very few words like a core teaching for us. Nitzavim, this Torah portion is like everyone is standing there before Moses. And Moses says, all of you who are here today, and I don't mean, says Moses, all of you here today. I mean all of you that are ever going to be here into the future. And when I say all of you, I mean from the lowest to the highest. Here we get from the water carrier to like the priest. And that metaphor is going to tell us that's all we're seeing. But imagine that. It's become yourself. You're going to go to a new place. You're going to go to a new place in time, a new land, a new culture, but be yourselves. Remember the essence of our Torah. So, okay. How about a joke for a second? Okay? On knowing yourself. Someone goes to a psychiatrist where they complain they can't get a date. It's no wonder, says the psychiatrist, you smell awful. And you said it, says the client, that's because of my job. I work in the circus following around elephants, and I do this all day long, cleaning up after their droppings. No matter how much I wash, I still smell like an elephant. It stays on me. And the psychiatrist says, well, quit your job. And the circus worker says, what? And get out of show business? Because he knows himself enough, right? The joke here is the know yourself part. Know who you are. Nitzavim, all of you standing here today, be the best selves that you can be. It's important for us that in the week before Rosh Hashanah, we're hearing these reminders. It's not a heavy load, it's a reminder. We're getting to Rosh Hashanah. You're going to be thinking about your lives, where you've been, how you're going to get to where you want to be. Be yourself. Be your best self. Be your best self. In this week's portion, the word shuv appears 30 times. That is related to the Hebrew term teshuvah, as in Shabbat teshuvah, as in teshuvah that we do during Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippur. Repentance, repair, renewal, teshuvah. 30 times in this one portion that always comes the week before Rosh Hashanah. It's not a mistake. It's very intentional. Warming our hearts, warming us up to what is important. In this week's portion, we hear the following phrase, Lo bashamayim hi. Torah is not in heaven. Torah is ours. God, in this portion, says to Moses, it is for you, the people. Own it. Know what it means. It's not God's, like, you can't touch it. It's yours, the people. Wrestle with it. Understand it. Turn it and turn it. Shuv, and find meaning within. So we're approaching this time of deep introspection, thinking about who we have been, where we want to be. I want to invite you, as we're reaching Rosh Hashanah, Think back over the past year. What have been the highs? What have been the lows? Where have we been in the wars of the world? Where are we in the hostages of the Jewish people? Let's frame it that way at some level. Where are we in making peace in the world? Where are we in helping our brothers and sisters and friends and family and all the people we share this world with, in lifting them up? This is a bit of what we're asked to think about around this time of the year. I am so proud that our Tikkun Olam committee has taken on a food drive that has already raised, as of last night, I believe, over $2,000 to help feed the homeless of Orange County. You've heard me over the past few weeks speak about the immigrants that are going to be coming to our county. These are the ways in which we can help take action to make the world a better place. Not a perfect place. That one might be up to someone else. I think our job is to make it just a little sweeter, just a little better for the people that we walk this earth with. Like the high priests of ancient Israel, each of us this year, at this time of year, is asked to hold that holiness inside and to let ourselves hold the people around us who are suffering to our sides. Hopefully, you can connect to yourself at this time. Maybe you can connect to your ancestors. Who were the people that came before you to pave the way for you to be here? When you connect with your people in history, in the course of a year, in the course of a lifetime, what is the arc of that existence? And what is the meaning that those people gave to you? For my family, what are those values? For your family, what are your family values? I want to end with a poem tonight. It's called On the Other Side of the World. It's taken from the writings of Merle Feld. You heard a piece of hers earlier today. Some of you might know her husband, Rabbi Ed Feld. I think Ed might be in California at this point. I'm not exactly sure. I closed my eyes to light the candles, and it was you I saw on the other side of the world. And you were lighting the candles too. I could see the tracks of the comb through your wet hair, the part that shows under your kerchief. I saw the blouse you were wearing, white with blue embroidery. I saw how it stuck to your back, not quite dry from the shower. Your hands covered your face, but I could feel the concentration with which you said the prayer. I imagined that you paused to bless the candles. You included me, and I included you. I write these words tonight to reach out to you as I reached out to you when I lit the candles. And I reach out to you now in all of my best prayers. Shabbat Shalom. Now Cantor Ruti will present a song.